Hey, what's up guys? Kool-Aid here, and today we're going to talk about frag grenades. Now, I know all of you guys know how to throw a frag grenade. We all know how to throw it into a large crowd. That's the most common use, most practical use of a frag grenade. You're going to go for them big multi-kills, or just, any single kills in general. But today I'm not going to talk about that. We all know how to do that. What I'm going to talk about is trying to use your grenades more defensively. Now, of course, this isn't going to work if you don't have one. I'm not trying to say save your grenades for defensive situations. But when these situations come up, you need to act fast and actually use them, and they can save your life. That's what we're trying to get out of this. So this first clip, I'm in a pretty bad spot. I know there's two Vanu, and I run my magazine just about dry. So what I want to do is turn around, throw a frag through that door. That way they cannot chase me through that door, and it will give me time to reload. And if you noticed, when I throw that frag, my momentum doesn't actually change. I actually jump right before I turn around. That way my momentum keeps carrying me the direction I want to go, and I really don't lose any time while somebody's chasing me. That's actually a technique you guys can practice if you want. It's real easy and becomes second nature once you get it down. Here's another clip where my lack of aiming skills gets me in trouble. And again, I have to throw down a frag grenade, and that's going to give me time to reload and keep these guys off me. What we're trying to do here is actually kind of flip the switch on the frag grenade. The biggest disadvantage with the frag grenade is the fact that you have that bright red indicator. So what we're doing is actually using that to our advantage. People see that, they're not going to run towards it. That gives us time to get away, reload, maybe get our shields back, or just try and hide. We're actually using that to our advantage, and that's kind of the whole point of most of this video actually. Here's a grenade that I throw just to make sure that this light assault goes right instead of left. By throwing that down that hall there, I know exactly which direction he's going to pop out. I don't end up killing this guy at this point, but I made him run away. I captured this objective, and that's what I was trying to do. Now, after you do throw or use your grenades in a fight, if you are by a terminal, go ahead and resupply. Don't forget to do that, because like you're going to see in this clip, that grenade I picked up is going to really come in handy. And again, just going to show you another clip of using them defensively, giving myself time to reload, kind of making sure you know which direction they're going to be coming from. You're not always going. This isn't always going to work, and the whole point of these grenades is not necessarily to get kills. Most of the time when I throw these, I know I'm probably not going to get a kill out of them. Now, a lot of times, if there are multiple enemies, a guy that I'm throwing the grenade at and trying to redirect, I won't get that kill, but maybe one of his buddies will actually walk right into the grenade. It happens more often than you'd think. But for the most part, we're not really necessarily going for straight grenade kills on these tosses. Here I'm going to show you another technique that can be used in offensive or defensive situations. The situation actually happens quite frequently, but you'll have people waiting outside the door and people waiting inside the door, and nobody wants to make the first move because they know somebody's waiting for them. So what I like to do is just simply throw a bank shot off the side of that door, get in there. I don't get anybody this time. This time it's just I'm gonna use it to actually get away, but I've gotten plenty of multi-kills doing that. Another really good use you can get out of frag grenades is to actually close the gap when you're trying to close in on your enemy. And this is especially useful for you guys like me that like to use these high rate of fire close quarters weapons. Even in situations where you'll just get caught out in the open, if you just launch a grenade at the enemy, that's going to force them to stop shooting at you and at least buy you a couple seconds to either close the gap or try to find cover. And in this last clip, I'm just going to use my frag to keep this guy off the generator. And I know, again, I'm probably not going to get a kill out of this, but it's going to force him to come try and find me, which he does. I end up killing him. We end up blowing up the generator, and I don't even remember if we ended up taking the same station. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got today. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later.